Yeah. So hi people. My name is Prerak. I am first year MBA Data Science and AI student at IIT Mandi. I make these videos daily for improving my communication skills over the span of 2 years of my MBA journey here. I normally talk about topics that add value to the lives of people who are watching this channel. After the session with Satinder, that you guys might be knowing who I'm talking about, the CIO of Wipro, after that session, I'm able to recognize the patterns, the communication patterns of people around me. Why am I feeling inclined towards the person who speaks in a way, and why I'm feel getting bored to another person who's talking or speaking about something. And the two major things that he mentioned was, the first one, we lack vocabulary. If I only have a vocabulary of 200 words, I won't be able to influence people. The mind of other people will get switched off by listening to you. And the second one was using filler words. Filler words could be and, so, you know, words like these. These create a monotonous tone in the mind of a speaker, of a listener. And as soon as the mind of the listener turns off, there is no coming back. Attention can't be taken back again. So, when a person is communicating, like I'm right now communicating, a person has to keep two things in mind: to have words which don't sound repetitive, so that the attention and audience remains intact till the end of the conversation. They feel excited to know what is coming next. Okay, and what more should be kept in mind is the filler words, usage of filler words like and, speaking in between. These are filler words or filler cheap things that we use to cover up our shortcomings. So we should refrain from doing these things, and eventually we become a better speaker. From what I can observe from my speaking skills, sometimes I use filler words, but that doesn't mean I have a vocabulary of less words. The vocabulary of my speech will be increased, and I also ask this question to them. Every single person says the same thing: learn and practice. Learn and practice. The practice part I'm taking care of by making these videos on a daily basis. The learning part I have to take care of. I have to look into the learning path. For that also, the resources which I was given by Satinder and Leena were CNBC TV18. She told every one of us to watch CNBC TV18, get used to the lingo language that is being said there, and apply that lingo to your lifestyle, to my lifestyle. Eventually, with muscle memory kicking in, with as time passes by, I'll be able to speak that sort of English, and we'll have a better chance in presenting ourselves. And that is what we all are here for. What more do I have to say? This is also a sentence that I have used more than once. I mean, in the previous videos I've used this sentence. So this also is a part of my vocabulary. I need to have a better statement or two or three alternatives to speak the same set of words, to express the same feelings or sentiments. How do I do that? Learn and practice. There's no alternative to that. A thing that I learned along with the previous day, so I was not able to upload the video yesterday, and there is a solid reason for that. For that reason, I'll be recording two videos for 10 minutes and I'll be uploading them on YouTube. So yesterday I took a leap of faith. I did what I wanted to do. I presented myself. I presented the report that I had. Everything that I could offer, I put it on the table. And guess what? If my value, the value that I gave, if that was valuable to that person, I got the work. If that didn't seem valuable to that person, I wouldn't have gotten the work. And guess what? I got the work, and the next journey starts. So the journey ahead awaits lots of surprises for me, treasures for me, shortcomings, everything will be there. We have to figure out and wait patiently as the time passes by and upskill ourselves regularly. While upskilling, if I talk just about myself, I will get to places where I couldn't reach yesterday, couldn't reach the previous day. That is the whole point of life. To reach to places where you aspire to be. To reach there, you require experience. Experience comes from practicing things, learning things, failing, starting again. Everything results or adds on to experience. And I am experiencing things. Let's see how things goes. I have many ideas. My mind is full of creativity. I just have to bring all those ideas into life. That is the only way. This is 6 minutes for you all. The insight that comes from this story was take the leap of faith. Whatever that you are thinking of, have a suitable action plan in your mind. How should that be executed? And whatever your plan is, it should have the basic fundamentals of any successful thing: discipline and consistency. Without these two things, your action plan, there is a 90% chance that it will fail. So keep that in mind and move forward. I'm also interested in accounts, so I'll be reading accounts after this. Practical approach of accounts is what I feel like researching on, having the knowledge of, because in the end, if I make a company, I have to know what the state of my company is. For knowing the state of my companies, there are indicators, fundamental indicators like PE ratio, efficiency ratios. All of these ratios I have to take care of. And for that, I have to understand them better. Having a better understanding will lead me to take better decisions in the future. By taking better decisions in the future, I'll gain more profits, and as a result, I'll be able to survive another day. That is the point of doing a business. A lean startup model which utilizes the minimum resources to the maximum output. We'll make a lean startup. I am doing my efforts into the direction of making a lean startup. What I have right now is learning ability, quick learning ability, confidence to speak, clarity in my thoughts, simply confidence. I know I'll do it, I am doing it, and let's see how things goes. Project IIT Mandi I have with me. Let's see where it takes me. You all are here to witness it all. I am here to present my journey. Everything that I do, mostly I present in my LinkedIn. Yeah, coming back to LinkedIn, there was a colloquia talk. In the colloquia talk, there was a professor from TIS, Tata Institute of Social Science, Hyderabad. And I really liked her way of communicating. She encouraged that discussions should happen, arguments should happen. The very fact that people are arguing proves that people are thinking. There is no stagnant mind there. When people are thinking, there is a hope, there is a chance that change can happen. Never oppose a person who has opposite views to yours. Keep that in mind and operate accordingly. You will find many people who might not incline towards your field of thinking, but we don't have to be discouraged by that. We have to move forward, check out with facts and figures, do our own research, and then come to a conclusion. Ma'am also had a really good vocabulary. The way she handled every hand raise. Sorry if am I mistaking your hand raise with the question? Sorry, is something wrong with my speech? So let's continue. These were some phrases that you used very nicely, and it felt really peaceful looking at that woman perform over the stage. It was great. I'm looking forward, I also wanted to ask a question to her. The idea of masculinity that we have in India is British imposed. British were the gentlemen people who were built strong, who loved cricket. And look at India's state now. And ma'am also mentioned that India was a really open state before colonization. We had Ardhanarishwar, images of Kama Sutra and all over the India. But Britishers came and changed the ideal man, the idea of masculinity in India. The Bollywood changed the idea of masculinity by portraying six-pack abs around the world, and that became the new normal. So the whole idea of masculinity is mass publicity. What the mass has accepted will become the norm. We have to fight that. How do we fight that? By creating our own norm, by staying true to equality, and just working towards the right cause, keeping our values in mind. I don't think so there's any other way. And the one thing that remains intact and true is engage in thoughtful conversations, engage in debates. It opens your mind. Any debateful comment that you have or anything that opposes my things, please feel free to comment in the section below. I'll be waiting for your comments. Tanmay, I'll look into your question. I tried to call you, but you were busy. So let's connect over call and I'll answer your question also. Till then, bye bye. Subscribe, like, follow, share. Do anything. I'm not hoping that you have liked it. I shared value and this should be likeable. I told you about learning attitude. Take the leap of faith. Communication, and in the end I talked about engage in thoughtful conversations. So keep these in mind and operate in your life being more aware about your life situations and being more aware about what's happening around you, what's happening inside your mind. We'll meet tomorrow or we'll meet in the night. Till then, bye bye. Signing off, Prerak Sharma.